In today's world, having a strong online presence is crucial for success. As the well-known saying goes, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. And this is especially true when it comes to formulating a social media strategy for your business. However, how can you develop a social media strategy that delivers results? Fortunately, you're in luck, because in this video we'll be sharing some expert advice and tactics to help you create a winning social media strategy that will enable you to achieve your business goals. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the world of social media marketing. But before we dive into how to create a successful social media strategy, let's talk about what a social media strategy is. A social media strategy outlines the type of content you'll post, who will be responsible for posting it, and which platforms you'll use to connect with your audience. With that said, now let's look into what creating a social media strategy entails. The step is to define your target audience. Are you struggling to connect with your ideal consumer? Maybe you're not quite sure who your ideal consumer is yet. It's time to define your target audience. By identifying key demographics such as age, gender, occupation, income, hobbies, and interests, you'll be able to create content that speaks directly to them. Think about it. When you see an ad or piece of content that feels like it was made just for you, it catches your attention, right? That's the power of targeting your audience. Take a look at this example from Monday.com. They're a project management platform that wants to reach business owners and project managers who may feel limited by other software options. Their sponsored tweet highlights the platform's flexibility and workflow customization feature, speaking directly to the pain points of their ideal consumer. Get to know your competition. In the fast-paced world of social media, staying ahead of the competition is crucial. By conducting a competitive analysis, you can gain valuable insights into what your rivals are doing well and where they're falling short. With this information, you'll be able to identify areas of opportunity for your business. For instance, you may notice that your competitors are only active on certain social media platforms, leaving others unexplored. This presents a chance for you to step in and capture the attention of potential consumers in those untapped markets. Furthermore, a competitive analysis will help you gain a deeper understanding of your industry, including the trends and best practices that are already established. Armed with this knowledge, you can set social media goals that align with your overall marketing strategy and put your business on the path to success. Then start blogging now! This strategy has to do with compiling a list of common questions from your prospects and commit to addressing these questions with at least one new blog post per week. By creating content that directly answers your audience's questions and concerns, you're positioning yourself as a thought leader in your industry and building trust with your followers. But don't stop there. Combining your blogging and social media strategies can help you reach an even larger audience. For example, you can create a social media post that includes a tip or teaser for your followers, along with a link to a blog post that expands upon the topic. This will drive traffic to your blog and make it easy for readers to share your content with their followers, expanding your reach even further. Post educational content. By offering valuable resources such as ebooks, checklists, videos, and infographics that address your buyers' pain points, you're not only providing value to your audience, but you're also establishing yourself as an authority in your field. Think about it. When you come across a helpful ebook or checklist that provides a solution to a problem you're facing, don't you want to share it with your followers? That's the beauty of downloadable content. If it's truly beneficial, people will want to share it on social media and extend your reach to a wider audience. Creating downloadable content that addresses your buyer's needs not only provides value to your audience, but also increases the likelihood of your content being shared, liked, and commented on. This not only extends your reach, but also builds your credibility as a trusted source of information. Focus on key channels. The truth is, most businesses don't have the bandwidth to maintain a quality presence on every platform. Instead of spreading yourself too thin, start small and focus your efforts on the social channels that matter most to your target audience. By doing this, you'll have more time and resources to build, nurture, and sustain a community on the platforms that truly matter. But how do you determine which channels to focus on? It's simple. Research. Take the time to learn where your target audience is spending time and what type of content they engage with most. For example, if your ideal consumers are business professionals, it may be more beneficial to post on LinkedIn rather than Instagram. Once you've identified your key social channels, invest time and energy into creating a strong presence on those platforms. Build relationships with your followers, create engaging content that speaks to their needs and interests, and consistently show up in their feeds. By focusing your effort on building a community on the platforms where your target audience spends most of their time, you'll see a much greater return on investment than if you were to try to be everywhere at once. So start small, do your research, and watch your social media presence grow. Create a recipe card guide. Have you ever felt like you're just blindly posting on social media without any clear strategy or direction? It's a common problem many businesses face. Social media is not an exact science, and what works for one business may not work for another. That's where a recipe card comes in. A recipe card is like a guide that helps you navigate the social media landscape and achieve your goals. It's a posting and engagement schedule that outlines what type of content you should be posting, how often you should be posting, and what kind of engagement you should be striving for. Creating a recipe card not only helps you stay organized and consistent, but also allows you to track and measure your progress. You'll be able to see what's working and what's not, and make adjustments accordingly. But how do you create a recipe card? First, identify your goals and objectives. What do you want to achieve with your social media presence? Next, research your target audience and determine what type of content resonates with them. Finally, set a schedule and stick to it. Remember, consistency is key. By following a recipe card, you'll be able to maintain a consistent social media presence that builds trust and credibility with your audience. And as you continue to fine-tune your strategy, you'll see your social media efforts pay off in increased engagement, leads, and sales. Measure and adapt. When it comes to social media, numbers are key. Knowing how your content performs can give you insight into what works and what doesn't. To effectively measure your social media success, start by tracking the traffic your social accounts drive to your website or blog. Social media platforms offer powerful tools to help businesses track analytics, like Facebook's Page Insights, Instagram's Account Insights, and LinkedIn's Visitor Analytics. Once you've gathered insights into your average traffic and post performance, it's time to set goals for key metrics and keep a scorecard to measure your progress. Make sure to choose simple and easy-to-gather metrics like net new fans and followers, number of interactions and visits to your website. By keeping track of these metrics, you'll be able to see what's working and what's not, adjust your strategy, and continue to grow your social media presence. Then lastly, adjust your approach. The key is to experiment and be open to making changes as needed. Don't be afraid to try new things, track your results, and adjust your approach accordingly. Remember, the social media landscape is constantly changing, so it's essential to keep your finger on the pulse of your audience and the latest trends. Use data and analytics to guide your decisions, and don't be afraid to pivot if you're not seeing the results you want. By consistently analyzing your results and fine-tuning your approach, you can create a powerful social media strategy that resonates with your target audience and drives measurable results for your business. Alright guys, that's all for today. Remember, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach, and it takes time and effort to see results. So get out there and start experimenting. And don't forget to share your progress with us in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on business and marketing.